Hello everybody, I'm Sarah and I'm a recorder player. I am super happy to announce that I have a new book out. It is the Wellerman with variations written by me in a standalone edition published by Shot. This edition is for the soprano, recorder and piano, and next month the edition for the alto is going to be published too. You can get it in print or digital copy, but today I'm going to teach you how to invent your own variations on any tune. Some background. First, the practice of writing variations on music has been around for centuries. I'm basing mine on those from the 17th century, the Renaissance or early Baroque. Variations from this period are also referred to as divisions or diminutions because you're dividing the melody up into smaller notes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. First, let's look at how my variations are put together. The theme is the unaltered tune, the Wellerman. In variation 1, I split the tune up into eighth notes or quavers. In variation 2, I add in some 16th notes in a melodic way. In variation 3, I fill it up with 16th notes. In variation 4, we go into 6/8 time, and I was inspired by early pieces where you would have a quick dance in 3 called a tripler in the middle of a piece. And for the last variation, we skip into the 18th century, and here I was inspired by Vivaldi. I've broken up the harmony of the piece into chords. What if you want to try this yourself with any piece of music? Because you can. I do it by sitting down with my recorder and just trying things out, noodling around as I call it, having a good noodle, and if I play something I like, I write it down. Now, you have to kind of know where to start, and I'm going to get to that in a second, but first I want to say the absolute most important thing is just to try and go for it. Don't worry if it's not perfect straight away. In fact, if you're playing and you hear that it's not perfect, you hear that it's not quite right, that's really valuable. That means you're training your ears to recognise what you like to hear. So that's a really important part of the process. Okay, are we ready to go step by step? Let's start with section 1. The opening of the Wellerman goes. We can break that down into the first step here is filling in the gaps between the notes with passing notes. Beautiful. We can also change up the rhythm. It can help to keep the original notes where they are and kind of move around them outside of that. That's a good starting point. But you can go a bit further. Let's keep our and in the same places, and the middle note is allowed to shift around. For example, because our starting point and destination are in the right places. What happens in between sounds great. So let's add in an extra note. This is something you hear at the start of variation 2. We're going down to the B. Let's see if we can go further. Great. As I'm adding in more notes, I am having to squash the rest together to make it fit. Sometimes it sounds good, sometimes less so, and that's fine. At this point, check your key signature. The extra notes that we're adding in have to fit with the key, otherwise it's going to sound really weird. Actually, I quite like that. Let's think of some other ways that we could join up this. I could put a little turn around in the middle, going to a low pedal note, building out the chord. Let's fill those in a bit. Same notes, breaking up the rhythm. Even leaving notes out. Let's look at variation 3. What I've done here is taken a little pattern and I've repeated it, shifting it up a note or two each time. This is called a motif and it works really well. There's so many ways you can get from one note to the next. Try lots out, and if there's one that you like, see if you can take that same motif and slot it in at other points in the piece. The ears like to have something that we recognise, so it's a really effective technique. And if you're stuck for ideas, don't worry, the composers of the time have your back. Silvestro Ganassi's La Fontagara. This is a book full of tables of ideas for moving from one note to another. You look up the note you want to ornament, choose the idea from the table, and it's ready to go. Now we've been filling in the gaps between notes, but what if your melody doesn't have gaps? The end of the theme goes. Let's add in extra notes going up each time. Ooh! What if we go down? Go down to the low pedal note. Even a high pedal note. Already so many ideas. What if we mix them all up? Let's go up, down, pedal, pedal. Ooh, and then we can start changing up the fundamentals of the music. Let's change key signature. I'm going to go from minor to major. Or chromatic. And let's change time signature. We're going from 4 into 3. Five. We're taking super simple elements of adding in notes in between, above, and below, in different rhythms, in different speeds, and by mixing it all together, It's literally endless. I mean, that's composition, that's music. So give these a try and let me know how you get on. If you record something, please put it on Instagram or TikTok and tag me because I'd love to see it. Again, you can buy my Wellerman edition from Shot over at their website. I'll put the link down below. You can also still get my other book, My Favourite Melodies, also on Shot print and digital edition, or you can buy the signed copy from my web shop. And to all of you who have invested in the music that I published, thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear you're enjoying it. And yeah, I'm working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes, so you can expect more. As always, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on my face over here. Here's the Team Recorder web shop, and here's some more videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.